What's going on, you guys? Just here to talk about this win. Big win over USC. Third time in a row. Third time's the charm, I guess. Brett Hundley, solid. Of course, the things I'll nitpick, of course, is that pick six in the beginning. A little bit of blocking. Someone missed a block, and then it was kind of a first read mistake when they threw the pick six. So that was obviously bad. But what do you do after it? You rebounded. And here's the biggest thing, was probably that turnover by Kendricks. I thought it was a close call. I could see why they kept it. I know people are saying, why did they say the call stands? It's because it wasn't definitive enough. And when they say it's conclusive, it has to be no doubt, as in obvious. The word conclusive is a very obvious thing to overturn. It wasn't. It was still close enough where I thought the ankle was down. So that's why I think they said the play stands, and that pick changed the game, because UCLA had a nice long drive, and right before halftime to get the touchdown to, I think it was Devin Lucien, right before halftime. So really solid all around. Sorry if I got the receiver wrong, but they got that touchdown, and then when they got it out of the gate, they scored again, and that pretty much ended it. They scored, no more problems, and fourth quarter was just kind of run the ball and be relaxed. I wasn't really worried about this game. I know it sounds crazy to think that, but they were playing their best football coming into this. Even though there was a bye week, they addressed everything, and having that game against Cal where Aguilar tore up Cal, that made them focus on him, and that made USC one-dimensional. And that 4th and 2 stop, the defense played very well tonight. They had one garbage time touchdown allowed, and that other touchdown where there was that fade to the right where that happened, but they allowed only 7 meaningful points, not counting the garbage time. So defense on all fronts, remarkable, especially the defensive line made Kessler very uncomfortable, to say the least. I thought that was solid. So, yeah, Brett Hundley, 3-0 against USC. That's the one time he always shows up as against USC. But he's been pretty good with decisions. Just one mistake this time, but I thought they blocked well. They couldn't stop them. They were gassed by the third quarter, and the lack of depth was showing. Now comes the price. This game did come with a price. We hope Ishmael Adams is all right against Stanford. Now that there's a blueprint of our offense that I know it's been around for a while, that we're calling those screens, but Stanford probably stops those if we get cute and keep calling them. You're going to have to come up with something different. You're going to have to be able to run the ball. You're going to have to block better. Something's going to need to be better than those screens, because I think Stanford's going to stop it. They're smart enough to stop it. And they won today through defense. I know Cal's not as great of a team, but you still got to be careful. And I think that's where you wonder, is the team hung over from a big win, or are they going to finish the job? If they finish the job, they go to Levi Stadium, and they go to the Pac-12 title game with 10 wins. But wins are not guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed until you see the 4 zeros on the clock and the game over. And obviously today we beat Steve Sarkisian's shorthanded Trojans. Really, we spotted them 7 points and we still won. I can't complain at all. That end of the second quarter, they thought the clock management was weird, but that was exactly what they wanted. Is they wanted to run down the clock, get a touchdown right before the half, and they did. So you hope that the injuries are okay. The offensive line, much better. They were running the ball well. Hundley was given protection, and for the most part, Hundley even threw the ball away a few times. I give credit where it's due. So it's Stanford. That's a team that we haven't beat since I believe Rick Neuheisel's first year. That's the last time we beat these guys. It's been a long time. So Stanford, I hope they show up, but they can't be hung over. We're a better team than Stanford talent-wise, but a lot of it is up here. You better hope they're focused, and you better hope they go up next week. But great win, no complaints. See you later.